You can do down dog. And we're going to put our arms up over the, I'm putting on the mic. Put your arms up into a half moon. So inhale, go over. Stay there, guys. I just have to tuck in this mic so that on YouTube it shows up with some clear audio. There you go. That's it. And then up. And then if you care to, you can pull your own wrist. You can even put your hand down or cross. Find a way to make this for you. Breathe in. Ooh, yep. Yeah, that's right. 5, 4. And then we're going to go to the other side. So up. And you can even cross your foot here. And you're welcome to pull and breathe. And 5. Oh, there you go. You can feel what's tight and what needs attention. 4. Breathe into that rib cage. And yep. 3. Reach even through your fingers. 2. Inhale. Nice. Yep, that's it, Michelle. Even it up and then go up and go a little bit back. Exhale, come down. Let your hands go to the floor. Take your feet back and walk out the down dog. Bend one knee and bend the other. Bend one knee and bend the other. So one heel's going down and then the other. Now both heels can lift and both heels can lower. Hi, girl. Bend, lift, and lower. And then leave the heels towards the floor and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then let your knees down. And we're going to take a little cat-cow to begin. So cat-cow to begin is flexion extension. Flexion extension. And then if this is going well and you want to add on, curl your toes, lift up your knees, and then do flexion extension. And if you would like one more step, go into down dog, lift up your heels, articulate through your lower, middle, and upper back, go into up dog, and then tuck the chin, upper back, middle back, lower back, lift, lower back, middle back, upper back, inhale, and you're going back and forth with spinal articulation. Inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. Good. And we'll do one more. Good. Stretch. And then go into a child's pose, and you can bend the elbows and take a moment off your wrist. Nice. And then come into a forearm plank. Now curl your toes and energize through your spine. Energize through your knees. Hold here. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop the hips a little bit, Karen, just a little lower. Yep, 5. There you go. I should feel like more abs. 5. Yep. 4, 3, 2. Drop the hips all the way. We're going to be in Sphinx, or if you want to go higher, Swan, Cobra. 1. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then lower your spine, hands either at the pelvis or interlaced at your lower back. You can choose here or here. Lift up, Shalabhasana. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Now either a child's pose or push yourself all the way up to down dog. So heels down if you're in down dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come up to your hands halfway up in an L position, and then we'll take all the way up, back bend here. Breathe in, open up the feet, so 5-pointed star. And if you were to open your wrist, the wrist should be over the ankles roughly. And then we're going to take the right toes towards the right wall and stretch out. Over, 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 and then come down. Now this top arm, if you want a little bit more mobility, take a humongous circle or movements that get your shoulder warmed up and awakened and lubricated. And then find the triangle that serves you and hold. Stretch. Pretend your back's against a wall. That looks good. 6, you're rolling your top rib cage open. Reach through your top elbow even. We're going to take an inhale, and as you exhale, let your strong legs and your core bring you up. Pivot your feet. Take the feet the other way. Left toes facing the wall. Breathe in. Exhale. So you'll turn your right toes in just a little bit too, Polly. Just, yeah. All right, reach, reach, reach. And then down when you can't go anymore. Now the top arm could do some circle movements. Get some flexibility, motion. Things that we don't get to put your arm through in daily life usually. And then find a position that works for you and breathe. Keep reaching, keep stretching. Good, it's like you're trying to touch the wall. 5, 4. Take an inhale, and then with your core and your strong legs, bring yourself up. Pivot the feet towards the front, and then walk, step, or shimmy the feet back in, hands together at the heart. Yeah, or jump, grab a sip. Good job. And then we'll meet back here. Good. And we'll take the right foot forward and the left foot back. So we're going to take 3 arm circles here and make them as big as you can. So you're even crossing in the front, and if you can, you're going behind you. Back here. Good. And then we'll stay in this pyramid pose and interlace the fingers, or if you want more, prayer pose behind you. Breathe in and then exhale. Now your legs are long. There is a softness in the knee. Hinge forward. There you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're going to take that inhale and then push strong legs, strong legs, strong legs, and let the arms go up and let the heels go up. Go into a back bend. 5, 4, good. 3, keep reaching up. 2, lower the heels and bring those feet together, hands at the heart. Switch it up so the feet are in a railroad track. And big circles, we'll take 3 humongous ones. Go inhale. When you lift up, it's a nice place to do the inhale. There's more space. And then maybe you'll hold onto your elbows, your interlaced fingers, or namaste reverse. Inhale. Keep the hips square and go forward. You're probably going to be looking at your toes when you're done here with that pyramid pose. Now we're going to take an inhale here and push yourself up, and then lift up your arms as well. Lift up your heels. Try to go as tall as you can, like you're touching the sky. 5. Really lengthen the knees. 4. Yep, energy through the ankles. 3. Lift up through the arms. 2. And inhale, exhale, lower down. Bring your hands to your heart. Both feet together, Samasthiti. Grab a sip, and we'll do a vinyasa just to keep the body warm before we do the next standing posture. If you are just not crazy about the vinyasa, just hold a down dog so that you get a little movement and walk it out. But otherwise, you'll inhale up, you'll pass through Utkatasana, a chair. Bring the hands down. Now, if you're going back, your feet are in a high push-up, then you'll bend your elbows and come into an up dog. Lift your hips out of push-up, down dog. So hold the down dog for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then you'll come up to your hands. So halfway up position, go all the way up and back. It's a back bend here. And then inhale, your hands go to your heart. Step or widen your feet to 5-pointed star. Roughly the wrists are over the ankles. Breathe in. Exhale, come down. Now your fingertips or your knuckles may touch the floor. Before we hold this, we're going to bend a knee and bend a knee. So you are waking up the joints. You're waking up the inner thighs. Good. The ankles. Good. You're just following your own pace. One more. And then you're going to stay in the middle. Now you could do a knuckle fold here. You could pull on the floor. You're going to shake out the neck if you'd like. You can take your hands to each ankle and pull on the ankles. Walk over to the right leg or shin. And walk over to the left ankle or shin. Go back to the center and walk forward. So this is the hammock pose. Press through, wide fingers, press your heels back. Toes can be internally rotated. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Walk it back. Leave your right hand or knuckles down and open up your left arm. Stretch up like you're trying to touch your fingers to the sky. You're not even heavy on your arm. You're more about the lift of your top hand and arm. Keep reaching, keep lifting, keep opening. And then try the other side. So your hand or your knuckle comes down. Reach, reach, reach. Lift, lift, lift. You're not heavy on that hand. It's more about the opening of the top, the torso, the arm. Inhaling and exhaling, lowering. And then bend the right knee to your self-selected range of motion. So it could be a little bit, or maybe you can go lower, and you're welcome to wrap here. I'm slightly addicted to the wrap feeling. 5. Yeah. 4. You're fine, Polly. That's good. 3, 2. And we're going to go to the other side. So you can use your hands on the floor and sink, and just go to the range that you're selecting, and 5. Good, 4. Look how easy that is. Great. 3, 2, and then come back up to center, hands to your hip bones, and go all the way up and even back. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Elbows squeeze. Hands at your heart. Step, walk, or jump the feet together. Ooh, Samasthiti. Let's grab a sip. We're going to go down and intersperse some core in here. I know that is a favorite area to get for a lot of you. So we're going to go arms up. Pass through Utkatasana. Let your hands go to the floor. Let your feet go back. Now here we're going to do a plank. So you can be on your forearms or your hands. Hold again and add an isometric hold. So you're going to pull your elbows towards your feet and your feet towards your elbows. Strong, get there. Hold. Squeeze. And then take a sphinx or a swan. So you can push yourself up on your hands or you can stay on your forearms. Good. 10. So good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now when you lower, we're going to do a side plank. So Vasisthasana, hand or arm, you choose. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should feel those core muscles. 6, head back. 7, 8. Yeah, there you go. 9. Keep going. 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Keep going. 16, 17, 18, 19. And then we're going to take the other side. So I'll be facing you. You can do it any way you want to. Side plank. We're going to do 20. Here we go. Come on up. 1, 2, 3. Get there. 4. You got it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 13. Stretching through your hands. 14, 15, 16. Strong. 17, 18, 19. And then lower. Now we're going to be lying on our back for just a moment. I'll move this so you have a better view of a silhouette. And then we're going to take crisscross. So this is also called bicycle in yoga. Fingertips behind your head and take 50. If you have to rest, rest. But otherwise, just stay focused. Belly in. Ten more. And on the 50th, your feet go down, roll your spine up, interlace your fingers underneath you, and this is a counter pose for that hip flexion. Open up. Good job. 10. Neck is soft. 2, 3. Setu Bandhasana, the bridge pose. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release your hands, roll your spine down. Now take your right leg up and you can hold the toe, the ankle, the foot. Your left leg hovers and you might even grab your big toe. Left arm on the thigh. Utthita Padangusthasana is an abdominal pose. Hold. Good. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and lower your head. You're going to switch sides. Come on up. When you're ready, we're going to hold Utthita Padangusthasana. You might hold the thigh or the calf if you can't reach your toe. 1, 2, 3, and reach through that bottom leg as well. 4, everything in your body has intention. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, up a little bit, Polly, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then happy baby. Hands to your feet, happy baby, Ananda Malasana 5. I like to add a little rock here. 4, 3, 2. Now the bridge, so push your feet into the ground. This time the arms go overhead and hold the bridge, say to Madasana 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then lower your hips. Now you can let your feet be up in the air like there's a table underneath your calves. You can sweep your way up and we'll hold, this is teaser in Pilates, but in yoga it's Navasana. Flip the palms up and hold for those strong abs. If you need to modify, bend the knees. Otherwise 10, 2, 3, a little gentle squeeze of the inner thighs, feet towards each other, knees towards each other. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then lower your spine, hug your shins into you, take a little breather, you might add a rock. And then your hands go underneath your thighs, take an inhale, and then up. Now fingers to the big toes, this could be your pose, or stretch out your legs. So a little bit of a abdominal series. 10, 2, there you go, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Now lower down and take a side lying Anantasana. So I'll explain, this is going to be a layer, but just grab your foot, your ankle, your knee, your whatever you can grab on this side and try to feel like it's letting go. Six, 7, 8. Good. I feel how it let go a little bit. And then we're doing the other side, Anantasana. So hold on to your big toe or your calf or your inner thigh, just something that lets you stretch that leg, but the bottom half is pretty relaxed, so you can give your focus to that inner thigh hamstring. See if you can let your exhales relax you deeper. Five, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now, still speaking of core, side plank with a tree pose. So place your elbow on the mat, and if you're up for it, a tree pose on the side plank. Feel that core. And lower your hip. Now to the other side, side plank, or if you're up for it, add that tree pose. And even in your mind's eye, you can visualize yourself doing it if you're not ready, so that your mind gets prepared for future challenges. Inhale and lower your hips. So this is all core. And then the other side, you can do your thing, side plank, tree pose, or if you want to lift up that top leg, you can. So that move that we did on the floor, you could add on. So it's up to you, but you could start side, you could lift up in 10, 2, 3. Yep, that's a great, there you go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then lower the foot and then lower. So if you feel pretty good in side plank or tree, even in your mind's eye, visualize yourself doing that. All creations start in the vision board, the mind's eye, the creative part of us, and then the brain believes it's truth. So here we go with the side. That could be your move. You could add on a foot and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and lower. Really good. All right, grab a sip. You did so good. We're going to do a reverse plank next. So if you need to do another move, you can get on your forearms or do a cat-cow. But we're going to take the reverse plank, or reverse table is another one. Going to go up and hold strong. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. Lift 6, good. 7, 8, 9, and now lower for just a moment. Take an interlaced finger position and massage those hands. We're going to do my favorite, Maldrasana, next. You can do this on your forearm or your hand, your choice. So if you're doing it on your forearm, it would be like side plank, but with the foot back. If you're doing this on your hand, come up. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then lower the hip, and then we're going to go to the other side. You can choose forearm, side plank, or hand, side plank with the foot back, Maldrasana, and hold. 10, 2, 3, good. Wherever you are, though, go with all your heart. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Let that go. Grab a sip. You did great. Come on back down to the back. Use your abs. And we're very similar to what we did earlier, but we're going to move this. So take one leg down, one leg up. Stretch through your toes. Pull the belly in. And take 8 more. 7, good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hug the legs in. Take the feet down and open up into bridge and relax the back. You can interlace the fingers underneath. Release the hands, and if you can, lift up one leg. So you have a single bridge. Hold. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower that foot. Extend through the other leg. Energy through the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And lower the foot. Inhale. And then exhale to lower down. Nice job. And then hug the hands between the knees. You can hold on to the foot, the feet, or the ankles and do a bound angle. Now we're going to be adding on to this. Let the hands come underneath your thighs, come up. Now you could cross your ankles, place your hands to the front, and step or jump back. If that just didn't work out, get there any way you can. Bend the elbows, up dog. Lift your hips out of push-up, down dog. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. And then let your shins down and open up into a frog pose. So your knees are going to go really wide. Your big toes are going to go together. most likely. I mean, everybody, you're going to feel this differently maybe than someone else, but one way to get the inner thighs is open up the knees, big toes towards each other. Your head might be able to go down to your forearms. It looks like everyone's finding it. Let me know if you do not feel a stretch. Yep, nobody's looking up, so you got it. Good. Inner thighs. And then try to relax the pelvic floor, relax the inner thighs. And then scooch back up. Let your shins come down. Good job, guys. The hands, we're going to do a couple of Ustrasana variations. One is that the hands go behind you. So if you're familiar with another one and you need that, please do it. Like Karen, you might like on your shins. The first one I'm going to offer is your shins are down and you open up your heart. So you're pushing your hips up. Push the hips up. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice. Now you'll lower the hips. Good. And then the second one is to come up. Pull your toes under and the heels are straight up. Now you could take your elbows towards each other, hands on the pelvis, or one arm back for about 3 and then one arm back for about 3, or both arms back and lift your heart. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, press 7. Good. Lift your heart. 8, 9. Now an arm forward like a windmill. Windmill your other arm forward. Child pose. Down dog. Now in this down dog, put your left foot on your right heel. If you need a little bit more stretch, put your elbows down. Now that's going to feel like dolphin. It's going to make that right heel further away from the floor so you'll get a deeper stretch. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and try the other foot down and push that heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9. Both heels press. Really push the forearms into the floor. Get those calves into a stretch. 5. And then rest for a moment. You can child's pose it. Walk your fingertips far to one side. Far, far, far. Stretch that rib cage out. Walk further. You can open up that rib cage like clamshell. Breathe in. Exhale, close the clamshell. Walk your fingertips far, 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 far to the other side. Pinky to heel. And stretch out that rib cage with your breath. Open up the rib cage. Inhale, and then close that when you're ready. All right, take a sip. We're going to throw in a shoulder opener, but it's also going to be an additional hip opener. So you can do this a lot of ways. One is cow face. You could do this with a high kneel, or if you would like to try, right foot in front of the other, left foot on the side, and you can sit right in the middle. So, and if you need, just let your hands help you. All right, so, or you could do high, there you go. All right, so, or you could do high kneel. Good, hold. 10. There's an increased challenge if your dog tries to lick you in the face while you're holding this precarious pose. 9, 8, and let the breath help you. 5, 4, so it's full. 3, pretend that the knees are melting or the hips are melting. All right, now notice how you feel, and then you're going to come out of the pose, break dance style, and you can just flip. Good. If that didn't work out like you planned, then just get there any way you can. Now the left thigh's on top, the right leg's on the bottom, and we're going to take a cow face pose. Fingers are clasped in the back. If you cannot touch, you can hold onto your shirt or a Dynaband. Try to relax the hips, feel the shoulders, breathe fully into the rib cage. Make sure your spine's not leaning to the bottom arm side, but that it's straight up. Oh, this is a tough hip stretch, isn't it? Yeah. 10, 2. Breathe in. Oh, there you go. You're tall, you're lifting. And then exhale to let it go. Really good. All right, grab a sip. We're going to change it up all together. And just give a little shoulder circle. I'll meet you in the down dog, and you can walk out the dog. So when you're ready, we're going to do an upside down V. Spread out the fingers like pieces of pie between them, and then bend one knee. There's one stretch deep, and then the other one. They feel better most likely after that big long calf stretch we did a moment ago. 5, 4, and then both heels press. Now we're going to be taking a hip opener called pigeon or figure 4. So your right leg will come up, down three-legged dog. Your right thigh will come forward, or you might go down to the ground and do a figure 4. Either way, you're just working on the hip opener. Atta girl. And you might decide you want to just go down. You might want a pillow, Karen, if you feel more comfortable in the hip opener. Yeah, whatever you need. Something, yeah, it's like you want to ease into it. And then we're just heading down. If you're in pigeon and you can tolerate it, relax. And then you can come up and take a different, maybe one hand to one foot or two. Karen, you might do the ankle rolls there and hold. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got it. 6, that's a good one. 7, 8, 9, and then curl your toes. We're coming out of that and giving your body just a little bit of movement, a release of tension that might have accidentally accumulated elsewhere. And then the other leg, the left leg, comes up, and then the exhale brings it forward, or you're in the figure 4, and breathe. And then we'll head down. You got it. Just find the way to relax your hip, the breath. And when you're ready, you'll come up, and if you want to add on a little variation, go for it. You could do all sorts of things here. Maybe reach a foot. You could fall over, Karen, into teapot. Press your feet into your hands. 10, 2, good. Heart lift. 3, full breath. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then let those toes back down, downward facing dog. You got it. Breathe in. Ooh. Rest. 5. Stretch. 4, 3, 2. And then we'll step or jump up to the hands. Let the actually take a sip before we go down. Or Karen, come up just for a minute and take a sip. Good. While you're seated, and if you need a pillow, you can grab it, but while you're seated, stretch out the legs. This is Upavista Konasana. So you have a wide V, and you notice how kind of lifted up, so my flesh is more behind me. And it's okay if you need a pillow. There's no shame. So it just helps you get your sit bones behind your ASIS. So then you'll tilt forward. You could also have hands on the floor. I want you to find what works for you. Yeah, there you go. Try to exhale your way into relaxation. We're going to mix up the placements, but we'll start in the center. And you're welcome to play with one side. So one arm could be in the center, one arm could be going towards the foot, but you could also put this hand on the outside if that feels more balanced to you. There you go. I like a little movement here too. Take an inhale. Notice how you're feeling. Notice where the tightness is or where the relaxation has been occurring. We're going to go to the other side and just take it how you need to it. Maybe that one arm's in the middle and one arm's over your ear. Maybe one arm's on the outside. You want to find out what works for you. Yeah, I like a little rotation and movement too. Five, 4, 3. It's okay to be moving. Let's do 3 more. And then gently come back up. Grab a sip. We're going to do some stretches on the back. You're doing so good. Let your thirst be quenched. And we're going to take the eagle twist first. It's a combination of a twist plus a hip opener. So the right leg will cross once, or if you can, twice. You see how my toes hooked underneath the bottom lower leg. Then the knees go left, the arm goes right. Some of you might like to add a little arm circle again, especially if you feel like that's going to open up the shoulder even more. Let go into the pose. Notice how everything feels, and gently return to a lying on your back position. Now your other knee could go over once like a thigh cross, or twice where your toes hook under the calf, lower ankle. And then you're going to roll over. Right hand can keep the knees down, left arm out. Oh, and one side might feel different. And then we're going to take another inhale, and then as you exhale, gently come up, realign the spine. Nice. Take the right ankle to the left thigh, reach your hands to the window, and you can rock here a little bit, or you might need a pillow for the head. The hips, there's so many different fibers you can get here. See if you can find one that really works for you. If you'd like to add on, roll right on over to teapot, where your right foot's on the floor. Open up that left thigh and right arm out like a letter T or Y. Breathe in. Notice how your exhales relax you. And then we'll gently come back. Now, if you take a hand on each knee real softly, so you're not adding any pressure to your knee, and stir, sometimes you can feel that difference right away, even in your low back. That's good information to know if your back's feeling tight and the hip opener releases your back or your hip, whatever area you need. So now the left ankle's on the right thigh. You reach your hand through, you hold on. And if you want to do a little rock, this is a great one to do that. Or movement with your toes and ankles. We know flexible ankles helps with low back. And then you're going to go to a teapot. And then gently come out when you're ready. And if you have a Dynaband and you have a block or a foam roller, you can take that really fabulous hamstring series. The foam roller block isn't necessary, but it does add an element of psoas stretch, and it can offer more to the hamstring stretch. But just see what works for you. One leg can be up in either the Pilates ring or your elastic tubing. One leg's pouring down. If you have any kind of nerve or sharp pains, electric, then just soften the toes. Don't pull them back. You want to just feel like the belly of the muscles getting some attention. And then try it across the midline. And out feels really nice too, a little bit or a lot. So if you're a little bit, it's hamstring. If you go out further, it's more inner thigh. And one leg's up and the other leg's down, and just enjoy. You might move it across as well. And out to the side as well. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then on the 1, you can let that go and just drape your legs over the foam roller for a moment. The foam roller generally is closer to the glute hamstring connection when in the right place here. 5. And then just ease the foam roller out and take a few moments. You can be in Shavasana, or if you prefer to have your legs up, you can do that. And just let your mind clear. This is a way to reduce inflammation, is just let all the thoughts go. Think of it as refilling your cup. And notice how good you feel. And we're going to release movement into the fingers and the toes and come up to a comfortable seated position. You can sit however you want, whatever's comfortable, and then just stack the spine as if there is so perfectly stacked vertebra that you don't even have to use your muscles. We'll take a moment to notice how good it feels in the body, the cells, the physical vessel, the mind, the clarity, the stability, and in the spirit. We'll keep this intention for the rest of our day that we stay closely connected to the sense of wellness, peace, clarity, stability for the rest of the day with so much appreciation. Thank you guys so much. You did so good, so strong and flexible. Very good. Thank you guys. Have a great